acquiring and developing young talent, Grant.
Absolutely, B.A. These rosters are filled with young stars. They have a chance to make some noise in the coming years. They just need to continue to grow as individuals and as a team.
All right, let's check out San Antonio's starting lineup. Paul and Castle comprise the backcourt. Then there's Barnes, then there's Wembanyama, and it's Bassey in at the 4. Simons with it. And he commits the intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Thibault finds Grant. Back to Thibault. Shot clock at 6. It's stolen by Wembanyama.
Well, that's why it's so important to seal off those passing lanes inside. Make them earn points in the paint.
Yeah, the dime-dropping skills of Paul, tremendous at getting it to uncover teammates.
Stan, one of the most impressive streaks in sports history, the San Antonio Spurs, one of the smallest markets in the NBA, making 22 consecutive playoffs.
Yeah, and Brian, there's nothing that I respect more than consistent success year after year. I think it's harder than having that one great year. What San Antonio did in those years is incredible.
And they had a great sideline reporter out here, too.
Good-looking guy.
And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Yeah, terrific follow-through from Wembanyama, proving he has a good head on his shoulders.
And the foul called on Harrison Barnes. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Just over a minute and a half in. And it's Simons missing. San Antonio's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Barnes with it. Avdia picks him up. Back to Wembanyama. That's it. Coming off an assist from Barnes. Wembanyama's got 5.
When Wembanyama goes up, he can be so quick. I mean, the rookie looking very assertive.
And the basket is good. He got it to go, and he took the bump. So a free throw coming up. An opportunity at a three-point play. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. Well, Stan, he was a 5-time All-Star. Chauncey Billups. Just 1 year as an assistant before becoming a head coach.
Yeah, but Brian, Chauncey Billups was a guy that even when he was a player and then as a broadcaster, always thought like a head coach.
Outside for Wembanyama. 5 on the clock. From deep. Paul's shot is off. The Trailblazers have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Simons outside. Back to Thibault. The 3 is up. Counted from distance. Give him 8.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Pass to Paul. Takes a 3. Sinks the tray.
When you get faced up at one end, you want to get it back at the other.
A bit of a duel going on between them. Came down the floor looking for immediate payback.
Here's Avdia. Thibault on the wing.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
That 3's off the mark.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Here's Bassey. Outside Paul. And there's the foul. It'll go on Matisse Thibault. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And there's a minute 45 left in the first quarter of the game. Just 5 on the clock. Wembanyama, screen on Avdia. Barnes finds Wembanyama, and that was good. Wembanyama's got 7 points in the game.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian, there's a lot of room for growth for the Spurs, even with their rising star, Victor Wembanyama, who said, I know it's not going to be easy. It's going to take some time before we contend for a title. I'm ready for anything and ready to sacrifice. I'm patient, but I'm not wasting time. Brian, plenty of motivation.
Chasing greatness is what they're doing, Allie. Kicks it out to Barnes. It's good. The assist that time from Paul.
You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
Simons passes to Thibault. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
The three from Wembanyama sends it home from three-point land. 10 points for him.
Wembanyama quickly with one of his own, firing right back.
Simons passes to Avdia. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
I mean, I guess they're willing to give him that shot. They may want to rethink that strategy, though.
Pass to Bassi, and here's Paul. 24 seconds left in the first quarter. Barnes with it. Back to Paul. Over Thibault. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good luck. Just couldn't find the mark.
And here's Grant from the arc. And again, it's Portland with a three.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
Well, you expect there to be peaks and valleys, but you've got some excellent scores on both sides.
And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things. Man, some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. What do you guys think about San Antonio here in this one?
I'll tell you what, throughout the first, they did a great job of just running their offense.
Yeah, and I love to see this kind of communication between teammates. Great player movement, great ball movement.
On the court for San Antonio here in the second. Johnson is at the 3 with Sohan down at the 4. Then there's Devin Vassell. Then there's Zach Collins. And it's Branham in at the 2 spot. Batten on the wing. He's guarded by Vassell. Batten passes to Sharp. Left side Walker with a 9-footer. Here's Ayton with 1 on the clock. And Ayton with the stuff.
And he's got such great hands. Ayton corrals rebounds and doesn't lose his touch on follow-ups.
All right, Stan, what's your take on this very youthful San Antonio Spurs roster?
Well, Brian, they've got the guy to build around. They're very exciting to watch. They've been gaining momentum. They're coming together as a unit, as a roster. And look, this team's got a chance to be very good together.
Blazers trail by 3. Outside Sharp. Pass to Kamare. Back to Sharp. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
And his athleticism is big for Sharp in the post. And he can finish with either hand as well. So he'll get a lot of points down low there in his career.
Here's Sohan. Off target with the 3. Portland has got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Then passes to Sharp. Bearing his second of 3 attempts.
Yeah, not afraid to finish at the rim. Sharp, just relentless.
Branham passes to Collins. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Here's Vassell. Misses the 3. Portland leading. Here's Sharp. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal.
And it just seems like shelf life for head coaches gets shorter and shorter. Stan, even winning coaches aren't safe.
Yeah, even the teams in the top 2 or 3 of their conference are sometimes opting to make a change. In that kind of environment, it's a challenge to coach with any real authority.
Outside Johnson from downtown. Connects from downtown. Johnson's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
I like Johnson's focus at the perimeter. He's pretty careful about when he shoots the 3.
Here's Sharp. An easy 2 on the layup.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3 ball.
Vassell against Sharp. Vassell passes to Johnson. Sohan up top. Pass to Vassell. Outside Johnson. From the arc. The offensive rebound. It's good on the putback.
Now that takes a skillful touch.
Yeah, excellent control to just ease the ball back up and in. Sharp goes.
Wow!
The burst. Man, Sharp can go from 0 to 100 in the blink of an eye.
Johnson finds Vassell. Now Collins. Sohan outside. Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
Blazers ball.
The Trailblazers have gotten 5 of 7 shots to go in the second. Venom passes to Sharp. Driving inside, and it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And so difficult to defend. Sharp has 3-level scoring ability, and he is prolific.
Johnson with it. Now Sharp defending.
Blazers foul. Tomorrow. First personal foul. First team foul.
Vassell passes to Sohan. Just 5 to shoot. Spurs need to get one up here. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. Trailblazers lead by 4. And they've been producing at a high level.
No question. They're in a nice rhythm offensively.
And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
And this guy had... some bounce. Always fun seeing Sharp hammer at home.
Outside Johnson. Vassell outside. Picked up by Sohan. Vassell against Sharp. Here's Venom. San Antonio again can't hit. And so it's Portland with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Jaden Sharp really making a difference here.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
Obvious the 3 with Grant at the 4. Anthony Simons out there with Matisse Thybulle. And it's Williams in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group starting the second half for Chauncey Billups. Grant, there have been so many great players that have gone through Portland over the years.
Yeah, it's hard to believe it's almost 50 years since their last title. It's a great city with a great fan base. And for their sake, I hope their second title comes soon.
Simons outside. Pass to Williams. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's his first trip to the line.
Team foul.
That one's off.
At the line for Portland, Robert Williams. 2 shots.
That one misses. Blockbuster trades have become more the norm here in the NBA, Grant. Just ask Portland in 2023.
Yeah, the Trailblazers were at the center of some big moves. But that's just how it's done now. Entire teams can be restructured in the process of a single transaction.
Avdia passes to Simons. Fires the 3. Barnes with the rebound. And so it's Wembanyama with it. He brings it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Stan, you've coached so many rookies over the years. What are some key things you like to see from a player coming into the league?
Well, look, you've got to have a guy, Brian, that's ready to compete at that level and has to bring that every night. From there, it's just all about learning. There's going to be mistakes, but you want guys who can learn and improve at a consistent rate.
Is it true that defense is the fastest way into the coach's heart?
Well, it's certainly a way to gain confidence, that's for sure.
Oh, a skilled interior player. I mean, Grant's teammates get him the rock and encourage him to punch it in.
And Paul gets it to go. Paul's got 5.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Simons passes to Thibault. Knocks down the triple. And the Trailblazers lead by 7.
And he's been an ideal teammate tonight. He's really creating plenty of looks with his passing.
Yeah, when there's been an open man, he's found him. You love to see a guy dishing it like this.
Outside Wembanyama. Thibault against Paul. From deep, Wembanyama. They grab their own miss. Pass to Castle. Now here's Wembanyama. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Anthony Simons. First personal foul. Third team foul.
Here's Castle. He's covered by Simons. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Tipped away. Wembanyama against Williams. Wembanyama with the easy 2.
You know, it's hard to believe a guy over 7 feet is capable of moves like that. I mean, my goodness.
Grant. Oh, and there's the whistle, and they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
At the line for 2, Jeremy Grant. The play is under video review under NBA rules. 2 minutes are allowed to review the play.
Still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look. So the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And he drops the first. Lots of Grants in the NBA over the years. Jeremy Grant acts like a guy who grew up around the league. You can really see it, Coach.
Well, Brian, he really did grow up around the league and really just a high IQ player, great in the locker room, gives you great energy and effort every night.
Portland leading by 7. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. The Spurs have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Rips in the dunk off the timely pump fake.
Ooh, just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
Thibault passes to Graham. Ball against Simons. Outside, Williams. Pass to Graham. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Portland, no good that time either.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Spurs trail by 5. The 3 from Barnes. On target from range. Barnes has got 6.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for space.
Grant. Out to Simons. Pass to Williams. Now here's Simons. Tight defense on him.
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. And there's the foul. It's on Anthony Simons. That'll be a second foul of the game. So Portland ends up going with a new group. Here's Sohan. Lays it up and banks it in.
They're using his size well and putting some muscle behind his blade. That's how Sohan gets to his shot inside.
Ayton, the screen on Johnson. Here's Sharp. And yes, it's good. He's 7 for 8 now.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
Here's Vassell. Nifty move. And here's Collins for 3. Nails it from 3. Collins has got his second basket of the game.
Yeah, showing off that ability to stretch the floor. Seems like everyone is a threat at the arc these days.
Here's Sharp. Pass to Ben. Ayton with it. Back to Ben. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
Despite the defensive presence, he challenges at the rim. Give him an A for effort.
On the wing, Vassell for the lead. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
Here's Sharp. Missed it. And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading buckets. And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. Here's Vassell. All right, on the floor for San Antonio starting the fourth quarter. Johnson is at the 3 with Sohan down at the 4. Then there's Zach Collins. Then there's Devin Vassell. And it's Venom in at the 2. Sharp up top, covered by Johnson. It's good.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Sohan outside. Pass to Vassell. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Grant, compared to some of the flashier scorers, Devin Vassell has a more workmanlike approach.
Yeah, he can quietly drop a big game on you. He doesn't draw attention with stylish plays and big circus shots. He just grinds it out by finding his looks.
Here's Sharp. And he banks in the layup. Sharp's got 4 points this quarter.
It's winning time, and that's a winning play.
Spurs lead by 3. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Venom misses. Portland has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
So San Antonio ends up going with a new group. Outside Sharp. Oh, it's his 10th basket on 12 tries. You got to appreciate the efficiency here.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Yeah, he got a good look, and he calmly delivered for them. That's what you like to see.
So Portland going with almost an entire new group here. Williams is checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Jeremy Grant comes in for Walker. Denny Avdias checked in for Camara. And it's Thibault in for Banton. Devin Vassell, he's checked in for San Antonio. Portland trailing here. Right now, firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, there's a nice flow to this offense right now.
Coming down the stretch. We'll see if someone can capture the lead and hold it.
That's been an issue. 5 lead exchanges tonight.
And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. Johnson, he's checked in for San Antonio. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Greg Popovich's huddle. Coach delivered some inspiration for his team. He said, quote, "We're close. We are inches away from it. Do you feel it? I feel it. This is ours if we want it." Back to you, Ryan.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Williams finds Avdia. This one for 3. Second shot opportunity. And Williams punches it home.
Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. Pass to Wembanyama to win the run. And Wembanyama throws it down hard.
No fear in this young man. We're already getting a sense of Wembanyama's killer instinct.
It's Sharp on the wing. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
Well, I love how they're attacking the rim. That will usually force defenses to collapse and open up a lot of outside shots.
And they've also been in the zone with the mid-range jumper. The defense has given them space, and they haven't hesitated to rise and fire.
Sharp passes to Thibault. Here's Grant. Back to Thibault. Pass to Avdia. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Third personal foul.
First free throw is good, and that narrows the gap to 1.
At the line for Portland, Denny Avdia.
And so he hits both.
Look, every trip to the line counts, but getting all of these was extra important.
Vassell with it. Now Sharp defending. Vassell passes to Barnes. Got a piece of it. Outside Wembanyama. Off target from outside. For Portland, they've gotten 5 of 6 shots to go in the 4th. Sharp passes to Thibault. Knocks it down from distance. And the Trailblazers lead by 3.
And they've been relying on his three-point stroke all game. And he doesn't let them down when it matters most.
Well, it's one thing to hit threes when it doesn't matter. It's another to do it in clutch time. Takes a special player.
He drops the first one, and that brings him within 2 here.
Yeah, this young man is pretty steady at the line. Wembanyama can get this done. In tense situations at the line, they can count on him to keep his cool.
Here's Sharp, drives to the hoop, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
And his coaches will be the first to tell you, Vassell wants the ball in these situations. He's not afraid of the challenge.
Sharp against Johnson. Sharp up top. Rebound by San Antonio.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
Count the basket and the foul! Robert, and with this game coming down to the wire, they're quick to use their coach.
Second personal foul. 4-15 foul.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry. Yeah, fearless play by Sharp in clutch time. He wants us to know he's ready to shine in these challenging moments.
And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. We've got 13 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. Now Paul, Wembanyama, screen on Sharp. Outside for Wembanyama. The 3 from Barnes. Oh, he's clobbered. And no surprise here. At this stage of the game, they're
4-15 foul.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Regulate! Boy, these teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters. Now we're headed to overtime. This one should be fun. And we all know about Stan the analyst and Stan the coach. But when you played in college, what was your game like, Stan?
Hey, Brian, I had the game that would get you beat as a coach. I will say my greatest strength was this. I was never once accused of overpassing.
The black hole. That is Stan Van Gundy. Up front, they're going with Johnson and Wimby. Castle is out there with Devin Vassell, and it's Barnes in at the 3, the small forward. Barnes finds Johnson. Back to Barnes. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. And the Spurs lead by 2.
Johnson gives them a huge lift when he's creating for his teammates. It takes their offense up a notch.
Up top, Avdia. No one near him. Again, the Trailblazers, good for 2.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
Can't blame them. Just trying to take what the defense allows.
Down low. Here's Sharp. And he slams it in one-handed.
Yeah, nice dish there by Grant. Playing unselfishly and putting the team ahead of himself.
From Jeremy.
Barnes against Thibault. Pass to Wembanyama from outside the arc. That's it. Coming off an assist from Barnes. Wembanyama's got 23 points.
Here's my question. Where is the defensive communication?
Well, I can tell you, this kind of defense will drive coaches crazy.
San Antonio leading. Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Big points, and Johnson knows it. Great poise.
Sharp goes in. Oh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
And these are exactly the moments where you find out if a player's tough enough for the NBA. And Sharp showing no fear in a clutch situation.
Pass to Castle. And stolen by Williams. And here's the fast break. Here's Avdia. Rebounded by Castle. And it's Denny Avdia with the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
The Spurs have gone 3 of 4 during this OT session.
Oh, ferocious on the attack. Once Wembanyama gets into the lane, the defense is done.
Barnes against Sharp. Outside Thibault. Grant outside. 5 to shoot. Rebounded by Johnson. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Spurs. It's a 3-point game. Back to Barnes. Vassell outside. Johnson a screen on Grant. Pass to Castle. Back to Vassell. There's the triple. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
The whole arena knows they need a 3 to force another overtime.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Matisse Thybulle. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And this is the absolute wrong time to stop communicating. They have to get in sync.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout here. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. What's the best strategy for him?
You have to foul quickly to extend the game and hope it's a poor free throw shooter. But you can't get picky. You have to foul whoever gets it.
And so it's San Antonio who scraped by with the win.
expect up and down doors, fast basketball, these teams prefer to operate in the half court. They're very methodical, but fun to watch.
Hey, good basketball, regardless of the pace at which it's run, is good basketball. And with these two teams, movement, screening, high IQ offensive basketball, I'm here for that.
And a look at the starters for the Hornets. The guard spots filled in by Ball and Miller. Miles Bridges is out there with Josh Green. And it's Williams at the center filling out the middle.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
No reason to do so there. He was going to leave, no doubt.
Stolen by Ball. And a fast break now for the Hornets. Stolen by Avdia. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. And stolen by Miller. Pass to Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
You combine strength, athleticism, unbelievable hops. Miles Bridges, yes, sir.
One thing this team likes about Miles Bridges, Greg, he plays a lot. He's always there.
And Kevin, on a couple occasions, Bridges has been near the top in minutes played. He's got that strong 6'7" frame, and it holds up well over the season.
Now, here is Miller, following the miss by Jeremy Grant. Miller, the pass to Ball. Launches a three. That's in, coming off an assist from Miller.
This guy is always ready to shoot the three. LaMelo's so confident from distance.
Avdia, a screen on Miller. Miller against Simon. 6 on the shot clock. Grant with a screen on Ball. Thibault can't get it to go. Charlotte's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Miller sets a screen for Ball. Out to Miller. On the wing, Bridges. Miller surveying the floor. And it's the Hornets, another three.
Loves hitting those threes, especially off movement. It makes Miller so tough to defend.
Simons, the pass to Grant. Grant on the wing. Into the lane. Outside, Avdia. Back to Grant. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. And Avdia, the bucket on the assist by Grant.
And that ends the struggle. You could feel the tensions in the building with each miss.
And you've got to be able to show some resiliency, right? Keep pounding away, and it finally falls for you.
Ball, no good. Simons has got the ball here for Portland. 8-point game. Avdia kicks to Simons. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Charlotte's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. You know, Greg, one thing you notice, we're just talking about this with the Hornets in recent years. A lot of changing lineups.
And you expect that with the team, with where they're at. They're looking for any advantage game to game and trying to build that identity as a franchise. And how about the payback there, guys? You do you, I do me.
Oh, you love to see the competitive fire, a little bit of pride at stake.
And that one is good.
Well, just tremendous composure on the interior. Read the defense, take advantage of the situation, and deliver.
Ball against Simon. Ball, no good.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Here's Avdia. And finished off by Avdia.
And Kevin, lots of standing around and watching by the defense that time.
And he makes them pay, doesn't he, Greg, with that emphatic slam.
You know, but at this level, almost any guy can throw it down on you if you leave him wide open.
Now, here's Bridges. Then Bridges jams it in.
Well, this guy knows how to put on a show. Put Miles Bridges in the dunk contest. Did you see that?
And a fast break now for the Hornets. Here's Williams. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Williams has got his second basket of the game.
That's about reading the floor. Hits his man right where he wanted it.
And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up. It's going to be Simon shooting.
Miles Bridges.
That's on Miles Bridges. Portland shooting their first free throw of the game. And each season, GA, it seems like Anthony Simons is given more and more responsibility.
And you can understand why. He's proven to be a versatile scorer, and now we are seeing him take the next step with his playmaking.
Miller, no luck. Trailblazers trail by 5. Stolen by Ball. Jumps up, and Ball slams it in.
Well, the do-it-yourself kit, the steal and bucket from LaMelo.
Outside, Simons. It's tipped. Deep 2 from Feibel. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Charlotte Hornets bringing the court. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Charlotte?
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
I think the other thing they're doing is they're wearing out the opponent in transition, exploding up the floor for easy chances.
Walker out there with DeAndre Ayton. Then it's Shaedon Sharpe. Then it's Henderson. And it's Banton in at the 3. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Charlotte leading by 7. Martin with a screen on Sharpe. Man, Walker with the rebound.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
Henderson, no one around him. Nailed from three-point land. Henderson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's Martin. And he banks in the layup.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
And it's in there.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Henderson against Martin. Pass to Salon. Takes a 3. Portland grabs the miss. Down low. And then Henderson with the dunk.
And Henderson doesn't need any extra motivation to head straight for the rim.
Here's man. Defended by Sharpe. Back to Richards. And he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
Sharpe with it. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Oh, nice job executing inside. Sharpe's confidence is what makes him such a dangerous player.
They set the screen. Here's Salon. Walker with the rebound. Portland trailing here. Ayton dishes to Walker. Pass to Sharpe. Now here's Ayton. A miss that time. Would have put him up. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. Well, Doris, both you and I had the honor of being in that 2020 bubble in Florida. Any memories from Orlando?
I think, Kev, just how unique the setting was, and I have to give some props to the players. No fans, no normalcy, away from their families for extended periods, and yet they were able to lock in and give us some incredible moments.
Here's man. Hasn't made one yet. There's the pick. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Salon. It's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Charlotte will retain possession.
Charlotte ball.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Portland is gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Ayton wide open. Off target from 3-point range.
And you can tell right there, the defense is totally fine with him shooting that. That's not his game.
It's Martin on the wing. And out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession.
Blazers ball.
And the Trailblazers with possession here. Trailing by 2. Sharp, the pass to Ayton. Walker in the post. He's against Williams. Pass to Sharp. Shot clock at 5. And then Sharp with the dunk.
We've heard the stories about Sharp and how impressive his vertical is. Now we see it on full display.
Man gets the bucket.
Well, exposing a weakness in the defense, that's just way too easy, guys.
Closing in on 4 minutes play here in the second quarter. And foul on the shot. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Post game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
For 2, Sharp. The play will be reviewed under NBA rules. There will be 2 minutes.
The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
There's the basketball mind of Henderson working. Stayed ahead of the play for the score.
Inside. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Solon's got his first points in this one. Now, here's Sharp. He's guarded closely.
Oh, gritty play by Sharp inside. Defense puts contact on the rookie, and he still gets it to fall.
35 seconds left in the first half of the game. And trying for the go-ahead basket, it doesn't go in. The Hornets have gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. The kick out to Williams. Charlotte moving it around. A 3-ball. Benton with the rebound. Fast break. Here come the Trailblazers. Now Sharp. Up in time. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's Shaedon Sharp making highlights for Portland. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And don't go away. We'll be right back. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. On the court for the Hornets, the guard spots filled in by Ball and Miller. Miles Bridges is out there with Mark Williams, and it's Green in at the 3 spot. And that one's good. Thibault.
He just sagged off just enough, and no hesitation on his part.
The drive by Ball. Can't connect from short range. Portland leading by 3. Here's Avdia. And the layup's good off the glass. 6 points for Kenny Avdia.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
And they pick up 2.
What a finish by LaMelo Ball. Thin frame, but that length at 6'7", he can mix it up now.
And the dunk by Grant.
Taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the 2-hand slam. Bridges left side. No good from outside. Simons has got the ball here for the Trailblazers. Thibault for 3. Drills the 3-pointer. Thibault's got the lead up to 8 now for Portland.
Ever since halftime, they've played precision basketball on the offensive end.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And the call will be against Anthony Simons.
Anthony Simons.
That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Out to Miller. Clock at 6. Charlotte needs to get a shot up. Miller sets a screen for Green. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Avdia with it. Now Green defending. And finished off by Avdia.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
The corner is not a problem for Ball. He's confident he can make that.
And it's Simons off the drive.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
With the drive, Miller, and it's Miller with the jam.
And Miller moves well for a guy his size and finds the shot there off the drive.
Avdia kicks to Grant. Pass to Simon. Back to Grant. Shoots over Bridges. Simons finds Thibault. And the rebound goes to the Hornets.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Out to Bridges.
2 minutes.
Williams, a screen on Simon. Miller outside. Left side, Ball. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 5 rebounds tonight. One thing about LaMelo Ball, he can really take over at times, Greg, when he's healthy and playing well.
And a lot of that is just his feel for the game. He processes quickly and then has the talent to execute. It's pretty hard to stop him when he's in the flow.
Hornets trail by 7. And here's Miller. He's got 8. Takes it inside. Misses from short range. The Trailblazers have gone 6 of 8 on field goal attempts in the third. A 75% clip. And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
So Portland ends up going with the new group. Banton's shot is off. Charlotte has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. The kick out to Williams. Pass to Martin. Charlotte moving it around. Back to Richards. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Oh, you got to feel for a guy getting dunked on like that. I mean, he's got no shot to stop that unless maybe he can pick up another foot somewhere.
Now here's Henderson. He has 7 to end the cold streak. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And that's a good example of Henderson's strength and determination.
Portland shooting just their 2nd attempt at the line tonight.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws. So those are numbers you'll be happy with.
Man gets the bucket. Here's Sharp. He's got 8. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And then Sharp with the dunk.
Reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. Here's Man. Over Sharp. Yeah! Wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
And give him credit.
And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. Trailblazers lead by 6. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Williams is checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Jeremy Grant comes in for Jabari Walker. Aviaz checked in for Delano Banton. And Matisse Thybulle subbed in for Henderson. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. McWilliams is checked in for Nick Richards. Bridges comes in for Williams. Miller's checked in for Martin. And Ball subbed in for Trey Mann. Miller outside. Bridges finds Ball. Back to Bridges. 4 on the clock. Fires for 3. And the Hornets miss again. Portland leading by 11. A shot by Sharp. Nobody around. They get it back. Here's Avdia. No good on the triple. Hornets have gone 0-3 to start the fourth quarter. Out to Miller. 3-pointer. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got his 4th assist in this one. Here's Sharp. The rebound by LaMelo Ball. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for Charlotte. Williams sets a screen for Bridges. Taken away by Williams. Now, here's Sharp. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Williams has got his 5th rebound in this one. The drive-by Ball. Williams passes the ball. Ball, a screen on Avdia. Miller, that's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
And with his diverse game and 6'9" frame, Brandon Miller can score in bunches. And on nights like tonight, it's really hard to get someone to match up with him.
Sharp on the wing. Banked in off the glass. And the Trailblazers lead by 8.
An exciting player coming into his own. We're seeing all of what Sharp has in this one.
Out to Miller. Bridges, right side. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
High-stakes moment, and Miles Bridges does not shy away. Go ahead, young sir.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter.
Out of this world. Sharp is so quick into the air, and then he just aims forever. Able to do things most others can't.
On the wing, Williams. Charlotte moving the ball around. Here's Miller, and it's Miller with the jam.
Already, Miller showing he has no problem in the big moments. How about the gut from that young man?
Driving inside. Miller grabs the miss.
You know, you'd love to see him pull that off, but instead he goes from highlight reel to the blueprint. You know, the ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. You've got to have better shot selection.
And a wide-open shot from Avdia. Bangs on the trifecta.
Nice vision from the youngster. Sharp that time.
Miller against Avdia. Pass to Salon. Here's Ball. And here's Miller. Here's the 3. Rebound by Williams. Guys, you've got to think a basket here would seal it.
No question. That would be all she wrote.
And it's Sharp missing.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Well, it's been a hard-fought battle through much of the night. They just missed out on a couple of opportunities they'd love to do over.
Ball. And they'll get another chance. They set the pick. Pass to Salon. 6 to shoot. And stolen by Miller. And so it's Portland winning this one. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the
Fun is it to watch these guys move the basketball, Clark?
Well, they've got two main ingredients. One, you've got to have a system that demands unselfishness, and then you need players that are willing to play unselfishly, and they've got both of those things.
And now let's take a look at the starting lineup for the Charlotte Hornets. Ball at the 1 with Martin by his side at the 2. Williams is out there with Miles Bridges, and it's Salon in at the small forward. Now here's Ball. Pass to Martin. Puts up a 3. Ball no good. Martin against Paul. Wembanyama screen. Here's the 3. And that's good. Chris Paul for 3.
We talk so much about the passing of Paul, but CP reminding us here, he can shoot it too, guys.
Pass to Salon. Lets the 3 fly. Hits the trifecta.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now here's Paul. Inside. Ball with a steal. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Ball. It's hauled in by Wembanyama.
Coaches loathe empty possessions. You got to be able to hit the easy ones.
Recent years have been a bit of a struggle for the Hornets, Clark.
No doubt about it, B.A. I mean, they've dealt with injuries that have really been problematic and roster changes as well. I mean, very much a team in transition, trying to figure out who they are and what they can be. And it's hard to get things clicking when you're having changes in your roster compounded by injuries as well.
And it's Bridges with the jam.
Such an athletic guy. Bridges just hammers it down.
Pass to Paul. Barnes with a screen on Ball. Paul passes to Wembanyama. Here's Bassi. It's Barnes on the wing. Hounded by Ball. Martin right side. Releases. San Antonio with a rebound. Here's Barnes. Wembanyama, high post. 4-3. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Scouts love this from Wembanyama. A big who can hit smooth three-point shots.
There's Ball with a 3. And Chris Paul clears it away.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
For 3. Williams grabs the board. Charlotte has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Three-pointer. And it's Ball with the 3.
Well, I love the feel Ball has when he should pull up or pass or whatever decision he has to make. His pace is outstanding.
Now here's Paul. A minute 42 left in the first quarter here. Outside Wembanyama. Pass to Barnes. Shot clock at 5. Let's go with a 3. They get it back. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
First personal foul.
When Wembanyama has the ball in there, I mean, it's often a bucket, a foul, or both.
And he's good on the second. A minute 31 left to play in the first. Ball looks over the floor. Here's Martin. Good chance here for Ball. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Ball's got 5 now.
Well, you got to love how quick Ball's shot is. Doesn't take a lot of time to get himself squared up.
And the creative LaMelo Ball. Anytime he touches the rock, Clark, you expect a highlight reel play. How fun is he?
Yeah, he's a lot of fun to watch. He's so uber creative, and he's got a flash and a flair to his game, but he's highly skilled and fundamentally sound, too. That's the one part that sometimes can be lost amidst all the flash, but he's a fun guy to watch hoop, that's for sure.
Back come the Spurs in transition. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Barnes is a problem in these fast break situations. He's got strength, he's got skill, and he's got excellent speed.
Pass this along. The three is up. Rebounded by the Spurs.
And, you know, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
And there's the whistle. And I think that was a clear path foul there. Yep, the offense will get one shot at the line and retain possession.
Honestly, we have never seen someone like Victor Wembanyama, a skilled 7.5-footer. I mean, the way he moves, it's unreal.
Here's Castle. No made baskets yet. Wembanyama screen. Outside Barnes. Paul with it. Guarded now by Ball. Back to Barnes. Shot clock at 3. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes.
You know, this game is as much mental as physical, and the mentality of Barnes is really impressive. Calm and in control, even in pressure situations.
There's Ball with a 3. The shot that time not on target. And so the first quarter is in the books. San Antonio on top. They're up by 5. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. All right, guys, what's your take on the Spurs so far?
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
On the floor for Charlotte. Trey Mann out there with Miller. Then there's Nick Richards. Then it's Green. And it's Williams in at the 4 slot. The drive by Miller. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
And that's how Miller can take his game to the next level, by being aggressive and attacking the basket.
Pass to Mann. And the layup is good. Mann's got his first basket.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Devin Vassell's progressing offensively. He said, I feel like the game has slowed down, just making the right reads. I know I can get to my spots. I just want to show that I'm an efficient scorer and a willing passer. I'm trying to be the best player that I can be.
Yeah, love that work ethic, Allie. Thanks. Hornets trail by 4. Miller with it, and Johnson picks him up defensively. He shoots. The kick out to Williams. Well, Grant, with players getting bigger and more athletic, do you support moving the restricted area out?
Yeah, B.A., I would. We've seen a lot of injuries when defenders slide underneath elevated players on the drive. So cutting down that risk makes a lot of sense.
And Josh Green going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter. There's a screen. Branham misses. The Hornets have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Pass to Richards. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
Vassell with it. Guarded now by Williams. Here's Sohan. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
A little raw skill-wise, but Sohan has that rare physical traits and a tremendous upside. Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Pass to Johnson. Here's Branham. Wing shot on the way. He can't hit that time.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Back to Mann. Miller, a screen on Vassell. Mann gets the 3 to fall. Mann's got 5 points. Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
And he drives in. And the basket by Venom.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Miller, the pass to man. And the Hornets, another 3.
And that's what you get from Brandon Miller. I mean, he can really whip passes there around the court.
Here's Venom, guarded by Miller. Over to the wing. Collins passes to Vassell. Sohan with the ball. 5 on the clock. The 3 is up. And that's good. Vassell for 3. Vassell's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Here's Miller. And Charlotte, another 3.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Sohan, the pass to Johnson. 1:02 left in the first half. Vassell outside. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. Vassell's got his second basket.
And when wings take it down low, good things happen.
Williams up top. Back to Miller. There's the 3. Collins with the rebound. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Vassell outside. Johnson against Williams. Sohan outside. Vassell outside. The 3. And San Antonio hits again from deep. There's 6 seconds left in the first half of this one. Devin Vassell has been on display for the San Antonio Spurs. 8 points in the quarter. Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the third quarter. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You look at Devin Vassell, he's been playing really well.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Paul and Castle comprise the backcourt. Then it's Harrison Barnes. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. And it's Bassi in at the power forward position. That's the San Antonio 5. Paul finds Wembanyama. Wow, Wembanyama running the floor.
He has such an elusive cover. The Frenchman Wembanyama is especially hard to stop in transition.
San Antonio foul. Charles Bassi, first personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Ball. He's got 5. To the middle. Now Martin. Back to Ball. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The three-pointer off the mark.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Bassi, the pass to Wembanyama. Here's Bassi. Fires the 3. Williams grabs the board.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide-open look in space there.
For 3, Bridges. Outside, Williams. Ball outside. The 3 ball. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds now. Knocks it loose. Pass to Castle. Now Paul, hounded by Ball. Ball against Ball. Fires from deep. Paul can't get it to go. Hornets trail by 5. Ball outside. San Antonio with a rebound.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
And given LaMelo Ball is 6'7", how does this give him an advantage at his position, Greg?
Well, B.A., he's able to score on smaller guards as well as see over them and find his teammates. His height and quick decision-making are real weapons.
Charlotte, no good that time either.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him. Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Wembanyama with it. Guarded now by Ball. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
Bridges outside. Ball outside. To stop the run. Hold in by Paul.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Barnes passes to Paul. Barnes with a screen on Martin. Back to Barnes. Pass to Wembanyama. The 3. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. It's Martin on the wing. Ball outside. And that's an intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
A line change here for San Antonio. Miller with it. He's picked up by Vassell. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Miller's got 9.
Yeah, I like whenever Miller uses his size to his advantage, especially down near the rim.
Miller against Johnson. Back to Vassell. Hey, hangs it midair and converts the double clutch layup. He's got 10.
Looked like that was going to be blocked, but then he pulled the Houdini act and flipped it in for the score.
Miller finds Green. Miller against Johnson. Green with a screen on Johnson. Miller, the pass to Richards. Now man. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
Not putting his head down. He continues to produce with the team trailing.
Now about 10 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Outside Johnson. Pass to Vassell. Johnson a screen on Miller. Vassell against Green. Vassell passes to Collins. And Vassell the bucket on the assist by Collins. Vassell's got 4 points in the quarter.
Oh, Vassell is feeling it. Just knocking down shots and playing with terrific enthusiasm.
Here's Miller. Oh, and the buzzer beater is good!
Great job ending the quarter on a high note.
And so it's San Antonio. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter, and it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. We'll be back in a moment. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. Fourth quarter on the court for the Hornets. They've got Trey Mann. Williams is out there with Josh Green. Then there's Brandon Miller. And it's Richards in at the 5, down low. Vassell outside from deep. And the three-pointer goes. And the Spurs lead by 12. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for San Antonio.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issue defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
Yeah, another thing they did well, running the floor. They've kept the pace high and pulled away with their transition offense.
Ooh, poked away. Down low. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
And good patience from Johnson to wait for his man to open up.
Hornets trail by 14. Miller outside. Pass to Williams. Back to Miller. Three-pointer. Rebounded by the Spurs. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. Free throws good from Collins. For San Antonio, Wembanyama's checked in for Collins. Harrison Barnes comes in for Champagny. And Castles subbed in for Sohan. Vassell outside. Puts up a deep three. Williams grabs the board. And Ball will bring it up here for Charlotte. 15-point game. Here's Miller. Yes, sir. And it's Ball with the assist that time.
Love the confidence from this young man. Miller is so quick off the catch.
To the paint. Here's Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision excellent.
Ball passes to Miller. They get it back to the right side. Bridges finds Ball. And Ball throws it down.
Ball exploding off the floor for a big slam. Young fella's got some pretty good hops on it.
Vassell outside. To the wing on the left. The three from Wembanyama. No good. Hornets trail by 12. Ball outside. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. And he trims the lead to single digits.
Hey, I'm stating the obvious here, but he was very comfortable taking that shot. Not a defender in sight.
Here's Barnes. Oh, are you kidding me? Wow, man.
Man, I like seeing Barnes whip out the big-time dunks, boy. I tell you, a high-flying forward who knows how to throw it down.
Here's Miller. And Charlotte, another three.
Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game.
2 minutes.
Miller against Vassell. Kicks it out to Barnes. Johnson on the wing. Clock at 6. Wemby showing off the range.
Wembanyama quickly with one of his own, firing right back.
Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. The kick out to Ball. Takes a three. That one doesn't drop.
At this point, I'm not sure if it's the play calling or the player himself.
Pass to Wembanyama from deep three-point land. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 6 rebounds now in the game. And here's Miller. A minute 4 left to play in the fourth quarter. Takes the three. Off the mark. His 6th miss in 13 tries.
And this is a game they can build off of. They kept their focus all game long, and it will get marked as a win for the Spurs.
They really had things going. Their offense carried them tonight, Graham.
Yeah, B.A., tonight, simply they won the battle of the field goal percentage. I mean, it made all the difference.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Devin Vassell.
Well, I can't recall a play that he wasn't involved in. He was so involved in so many plays tonight. A force on both ends.
Screen by Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Assisted by Salah.
There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Just let the clock run out.
Hey, it's time to celebrate.
From deep, Wembanyama hits the three-pointer. And so it's San Antonio easily grabbing this one. A competitive game, you have to... shots have been tough to come by lately.
No doubt. That creates a little bit of added pressure, too. So the last thing a struggling team wants to do is lose to an opponent in the same situation.
All right, let's check out the starting lineup for the Trailblazers. Avdia's the 3 with Grant at the 4. Anthony Simons out there with Matisse Thybulle. And it's Williams in at the 5. Out to Simons. 6 on the shot clock. Inside, tries again, and there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And so Paul will bring it up for the Spurs. Pass to Barnes. Back to Paul. Here's Wembanyama. Kicks it out to Barnes. Clock is at 3. The 15-footer. That's good from Wembanyama on the assist by Barnes.
When Wembanyama goes up, he can be so quick. I mean, the rookie looking very assertive.
Out of bounds. It'll go to the Spurs.
Spurs ball.
And Richard, we talked about Victor Wembanyama. 7'4". Skilled. Did you ever think we'd see a player like him?
Maybe in about 20 years, but we're seeing more and more hybrids. He is just an outlier that we have never seen before. The tallest player in the league and one of the most skilled.
He got him. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. And that one falls for Simons. Okay, RJ, we all know how luck comes into play in the NBA. The Spurs have had great lottery luck.
Yeah, winning the first pick 3 times, drafting David Robinson, Tim Duncan, and Victor Wembanyama. I don't know, but I would be really upset if I was all of those other teams to miss out on those big guys.
Pass to Barnes. Just over a minute and a half in. Paul against Thybulle. Here's Bassie. Barnes passes to Bassie. Baseline jumper. That shot off.
Normally he drains that.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I caught up with Coach Greg Popovich. I asked which end of the floor Robert Williams was scarier on. And Coach said, I'm definitely afraid of him as a defender. I told my guys to be very careful when going up against him. Stick with it. Try to draw the fouls off him as much as you can. So the plan is to turn Williams' aggressive defense against him if possible, DA.
Thank you for that, Allie. The Spurs have gone 1 for 3 so far. The 3 from Barnes. Yes! And it's Wembanyama picking up the assist.
What a smart pass from Wembanyama. Already adept at scanning the floor and finding open teammates.
Back to Simons. Pass to Thybulle. Simons outside. Oh, a two-handed power slam.
Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that? Paul with it. Guarded now by Williams. 3-pointer. And San Antonio hits again from deep.
Such a good facilitator. If your defense makes a mistake, Paul will find the open man.
Simons, right side. Here's Thybulle. They grab their own miss. And Williams punches it home.
And if you try to block his shot, you risk getting posterized because he is good at using that height to his advantage.
The 3 from Wembanyama hits a 3-pointer. Wembanyama's got 5.
And you've got to worry about Wembanyama everywhere. He puts a defense to the test.
And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
A minute 29 left in the first. Grant outside. It's Avdia on the wing. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. San Antonio leading by 3. Wembanyama with it. Now guarded by Simons. Back to Wembanyama. Into the lane. Kicks it out to Barnes. Outside Wembanyama. 5 to shoot. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Robert Williams picks up 1.
And with the 8-foot wingspan of Wembanyama, it feels like he releases the ball halfway to the bucket.
Well, Richard, it might be a long time before we see a player with the combination of Wembanyama's size and skill.
He changes every opponent's game plan, offensively and defensively. We've seen nothing like it, and we probably won't for a long time.
Not the best three-point shooter in the league, but he's got enough skill that you can't just let him fire it up.
Barnes finds Wembanyama. He gets it in there. 9 points in the game.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
That's the shot you hope for, right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
Barnes passes to Wembanyama. Outside Barnes. Lets the 3 fly. Portland with a rebound. And it's Simons. Okay! Look out!
Wow! Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying? From deep, Wembanyama. And at the end of 1, both teams putting up some points. It's the Spurs. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And following off of what you said, they've really done a good job distributing the ball, passing up good shots for great ones.
So the Trail Blazers 5 right now. Shaden Sharp out there with Henderson. Then there's Jabari Walker. Then there's Delano Banton. And it's Ayton in at the 5. Vassell outside. Stolen by Sharp.
Good instincts to read the path and get in a position to pick it off.
Walker finds Ayton. Can't tie it up. That one misses. San Antonio leading. Pass to Johnson. Drives to the hoop. No good with a layup. Here's Benton. And there's the foul. It's on Keldon Johnson. That's his first foul of the game.
He didn't have his feet planted.
First team foul.
Spurs on D. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. That's on Keldon Johnson. Aging in the league can be a difficult process, Richard, but that's something you did very well.
Wow, a compliment. Thank you, B.A. Look, I knew I had to adapt or I would have been out of league sooner than I wanted to. You have to be able to adapt or die. That's what this league is about.
Yeah, he's so quick to react. Henderson has the shot lined up before the ball even gets to him.
Back to Vassell. Pass to Champagny. Now here's Collins. From outside the arc. They get it again. The kick out to Johnson. San Antonio again can't hit.
Yeah, that's a shame because I'm not sure the defense will let him get a shot that good again very soon.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Zach Collins. That's his first foul of the game.
Yeah, they've been pretty careless so far, racking up a number of fouls in very little time.
Sharp passes to Benton. Soft touch off the glass.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
And Greg Popovich has called timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Spurs trail by 5. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
The Blazers have a lot to learn. Coach Chauncey Billups said, I owe it to these players to coach them. The only way I know to do that is with honesty. It's always coming from a good place. Once you know that, then you take it with love. I lead with love. I don't leave with fear. Brian?
It's a Hall of Fame mentality, Allie. He's been in their shoes. And the 11th pick in 2020, Devin Vassell was drafted for his defense. But Richard, his shot creation has come a long way.
Yeah, he's very comfortable handling and operating in the mid-range. One of his best ranges. He's moved past that 3 and D tag, and he's showing he can do so much more.
Sharp goes in.
Oh, nice finish.
Man, big time right there. Oh, out of this world reverse jam. Nice.
Honestly, if you're the defense, you should be ashamed not coming up with a steal on that pass.
Sohan outside. Pass to Vassell. Sharp grabs the miss.
Bad offense against bad defense. The play looked as ugly as you'd imagine.
Here's Patton.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Ayton passes to Sharp. Back to Ayton. Outside Sharp. Shot clock at 5. The shot, no good. Sohan with some nice D. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Ooh, boy, Johnson, let's just say he's a great athlete, wouldn't you agree?
Sharp up top.
Spurs foul. Champagne. First personal foul. 4th team foul.
And Portland has possession. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter.
And I'll tell you what, I mean, he sees the man's going to kick the ball out. Wow. I mean, that was great anticipation. And put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
And boy, has this been a competitive matchup thus far.
These teams have swapped leads 7 times already. And we're not even in the second half.
Outside Johnson. Pass to Vassell. Blocked! And as it goes out of bounds, San Antonio will keep possession. San Antonio with the ball. Shot clock at 2. Champagny.
And I just love it when Sharp is committed on defense. He knows how to make things difficult for opposing players.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Back come the Spurs in transition. Vassell against Henderson. It's Vassell with the drive. Up and in on the layup. 15 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's Benton. Outside Sharp. He takes it in. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close tally as always. Thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter here on 2K Sports.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan headcourt shot. Drums, please. They're measuring up the shot.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Victor Wembanyama really making a difference here.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shot within the flow of the offense.
Ball and Castle comprise the backcourt. Then there's Barnes. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. And it's Bassi in at the 4. That's the San Antonio 5. Barnes, it's good.
A solid distributor. Good to see the rookie Castle finds his open teammates like this.
You know, Grant, you talk to scouts about Stephon Castle. They just feel like this guy's a winner.
Well, certainly we saw that at Connecticut. Now, as a freshman, he was a key piece in their title run. He actually turned up his game in the tournament, and that's rare for any freshman.
Barnes a screen. Fires for three. Knocks down the triple. Barnes has got 5 points in the quarter.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Wembanyama, screen on Thibault. Ooh, the body control and balance from Wemby.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
The kick out to Williams. Paul against Thibault. Pass to Avdia. Grant outside. There's the triple. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. And so it's Wembanyama with it. He brings it up for the San Antonio Spurs. 3-point lead. Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Barnes. Here's Bassi. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
Offensive rebounding is about hustle and determination. Huge putback, making a statement there. Now, I understand that that shot didn't go down, but they will take that look every trip down the floor.
The kick out to Paul. Outside Wembanyama. Barnes feeling it out a bit. 6 to shoot. Back to Wembanyama. Fires the three. That's it. Coming off an assist from Barnes. Barnes has got 3 assists now in this one.
Man, Wembanyama getting it done. Woo. You know, depending on where Jeremy Grant's been, he's filled a lot of different roles. He's been asked to be the alpha or the second option or even a role player. But whatever it is, he's always willing to do whatever it takes to help the team.
Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Here's Paul. Outside for Wembanyama. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
You know, he just makes it look easy. I mean, Wembanyama's arms are so long. The ball is almost halfway when he releases.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Simons finds Thibault. We've got 1:55 left in the third quarter. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Paul against Thibault. Pass to Castle. Now here's Barnes. He's closely guarded. And here's Wembanyama. Williams defending. Fades away. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. Wembanyama's got 19 points.
Interesting choice going for the fadeaway. An unnecessary flourish in that case.
And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, BA. Not sure what got into him.
A line change here for San Antonio. Walker, a screen on Vassell. Trailblazers keep it alive. Pass to Henderson. From downtown. Portland, no good that time either. Spurs lead by 9. Sohan outside. Outside Johnson. Collins passes to Johnson. Sohan outside. Takes a three. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Off the catch, Sohan is pretty reliable. He's a smart shooter, and he won't pass up those high percentage opportunities.
Sharp against Johnson. Here's Banton. Knocks it down from distance. Banton's got 5 points.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Johnson on the wing. Pass to Vassell. Lets it go from deep. Portland with a rebound. Henderson, right side. There's the steal. Outside Johnson. Out of bounds. It'll be Portland's ball.
Portland ball.
Seven seconds left in the third quarter. Henderson outside. Shoots over Vassell. And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for the Spurs. He put together 10 points in the quarter. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And two teammates on the same page.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. On the court right now for Portland. Henderson out there with Sharp. Then it's DeAndre Ayton. Then there's Jabari Walker. And it's Banton in at the small forward position. Here's Champagnie. Collins outside. Pass to Vassell. Collins with a screen on Sharp. Shot clock at 6. Vassell passes to Johnson. The three. Nails it from beyond the arc. And the Spurs lead by 12.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Champagnie, that's good.
Yeah, great find from Sohan. This is why his guys like playing with him.
And there's the foul. It's on Keldon Johnson. That's his third foul so far. And a new group getting ready for Portland. Robert Williams checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Jeremy Grant comes in for Walker. Denny Obvious checked in for Banton. And it's Thibault in for Sharp. The three from Barnes. And it's Portland with a rebound. Henderson right side. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got his 5th rebound in this one. Wemby driving outside Paul. It's Barnes on the wing, defended by Avdia. Barnes passes to Paul. His first shot coming late. Avdia pulls it in.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
San Antonio foul.
Devin Vassell, he's checked in for San Antonio. And also a switch here for Portland. Sharp's checked in.
Team foul. Substitution on the court.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. Here's the three. Rebound San Antonio. Wembanyama's got 6 rebounds in the game. Stolen by Sharp. Thibault on the wing. Outside Sharp. From down in the low post, it goes.
And his athleticism is big for Sharp in the post. And he can finish with either hand as well. So he'll get a lot of points down low there in his career. Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He still got a good outcome.
Johnson, he's checked in for Bassie. Johnson against Grant. Pass to Castle. Vassell outside. Just 5 to shoot. Johnson a screen on Sharp. Here's Vassell. Avdia pulls it in. Blazers trail by 12. Thibault passes to Grant. It's stolen by Barnes. Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Uh-oh, Johnson with a little extra sauce. Okay.
Portland has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. And there's the foul. It's on Keldon Johnson. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game. 1:57 left to play in the fourth quarter. Spurs lead by 14. Barnes with it. Now Sharp defending. Pass to Vassell. To the right side. From deep, Johnson. Portland with a rebound. And here's Thibault. The three is up. Sinks it from distance.
For 3.
And stolen by Williams. Avdia outside. There's the three. Rebounded by Johnson. That's tipped. Grant with a steal. Williams passes to Sharp. We've got 1:13 left in the fourth quarter. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits.
I just love when teams make it work down low.
And Wembanyama gets it to go.
Nothing left to do but to watch the clock tick towards 0. Nice victory here for the Spurs.
Well, Grant, I don't know if there was one deciding factor in this game, but I'd say shooting accuracy if I had to choose.
Agreed, B.A. They really went after quality looks and shot the ball with confidence.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Victor Wembanyama.
And I love his composure. He didn't try to do too much or force things, but he was ready to take advantage of every opening the defense gave him.
3 on the clock. The 3 from Barnes. Sharp grabs the miss. Now Portland with it.
I hate to say it, but I'm pretty sure we can close the book on this one.
Yeah, they fought as hard as they could. Just wasn't in the cards tonight.
Pass to Grant. Over Kessel. Grant's shot is off. Up top, Johnson. From deep, Wembanyama. The shot that time not on target. It's stolen by Wembanyama. On the money. So we see the Spurs taking the W here. This one was a fun one to watch.
It's time for the NBA. Well, Greg. This matchup features two teams that want to slow things down and run their offense in the half court.
Yeah, both sides are methodical. They want to get into their sets and create quality looks and also have floor balance. I'd be surprised if we see a ton of fast break opportunities tonight.
The starters for the Portland Trail Blazers. The forward spots will be Avdia and Grant. And Bernie Simons out there with Matisse Thybulle. And it's Williams at the center position.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
Drains it from beyond the arc.
And the corner is not a problem for Ball. He's confident he can make that.
Simons finds Thybulle. Simons surveying. Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
Thybulle for three. Rebound by Williams. You know, Stan, the Blazers started the rebuild process with the big Dame Lillard trade to Milwaukee.
Kevin, it takes guts for a GM to make a move like that, and it didn't go well early on. But they've got to trust the process and stick with the plan that they made.
Now Grant, following the miss by LaMelo Ball from deep.
And look at the hops on Grant, lifting off for a slam before the D can contain it.
Right side, Williams. Pass to Martin. Ball against Simon. Outside, Ball. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And Ball understands how to get these calls, especially against aggressive defense.
The Hornets shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws, so those are numbers you'll be happy with.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
Back to Simons. With the drive. Up and in on the layup.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Shoots the three. Sinks the three-pointer. Simons has got 7.
Yeah, way back when I started coaching, you never wanted a three-pointer on a fast break. Now, it's the shot teams are looking for.
So long, no good.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
And the rebound goes to the Hornets.
You got to finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
Pass to Martin. Charlotte moving it around. Deep two from Ball. And it's off the back rim. No good.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Now, here's Avdia. Buried from 15 feet out. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill. And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
On defense, the Hornets trailing by 2. Grant gets a wide open look. Oh, good on the triple.
And I thought that was going to drive. It looked good from here.
Avdia against Green, and Green slams it in.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
Well, give credit to the
And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge.
Shooting for Portland, Anthony Simons.
Now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
They kick it out to Green. It's Martin on the wing, covered by Simons. It's tipped. Outside Williams. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Green dishes the ball. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Ball's got 11.
So often LaMelo is the setup man. There, he's on the finishing end.
And the call will be against LaMelo Ball.
LaMelo Ball.
That will get him his 4th foul of the game, and due to the bonus, we'll head to the line for 2.
Oh, no, he's the last guy you want to put on the line. You can just about book the points every time he steps up there.
And it's Ball penetrating, and Ball slams it in.
Oh, yeah, he put some anger behind that one.
You're telling me. Walker with a clean look. A three-pointer is right on target. What a performance from Anthony Simons. He has been the story for the Portland Trail. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Portland.
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
And something else that I liked is how they attack the paint, finding ways to get inside and capitalize time and time again.
Out on the wings for him, Miller and Bridges. Grant Williams is out there with Nick Richards. And it's man in at the point guard. So that's who Charlotte starts the second with. Looking at the Hornets, Greg, they're still in pursuit of their first trip to the NBA Finals.
And Kevin, I hope it happens soon because their fan base deserves it. They've stuck with this team through some difficult years. It's about time they get rewarded. You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Here's Sharp. Here's Benton. The shot comes out. Bridges with some nice defense. Williams against Walker. Bridges a screen on Sharp. Here's Miller. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And so here's Portland. Ayton with it. And it's Miller picking him up. Cranes the three-pointer. Walker's got his second bucket tonight.
Totally unselfish play there from Ayton. Sends the ball to someone with a wide-open look.
Miller with a wide-open look. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Miller's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for Charlotte. And there's a foul called on Trey Mann.
Second personal foul.
That's foul number 2 for him. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Sharp, the pass to Banton. Back to Sharp. Inside, Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
And it's the way Ayton uses his body inside. It's what allows him to get so close to the basket.
Tipped away. Stolen by Henderson. Walker against Miller. Up top, Sharp. To the inside. And that one's good. Ayton's got the lead up to 4 now for the Trailblazers. Greg, what a great time to be a fan of basketball. Not just in the NBA, but all over the world.
Absolutely, Kevin. The sport just continues to grow, and there's increased value being placed on all-around skill, even in youth basketball. And I think that bodes well for the future of the game.
And here's Miller outside. Trailblazers leading by 4. But Greg, I'm sure their coach is very pleased with their offensive flow right now.
I mean, it's harder than it looks to get it going like this. Now they just have to maintain it.
Pass to Richards. Sharp against Miller.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
6 to shoot to stop the run. And no good that time. Portland's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Miller inside, defended by Sharp. Bridges, no one around him. Hits it from three-point range. Bridges has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Loads of expectations come with going #1 overall, Stan. We all know that. Just ask DeAndre Ayton.
Yeah, Kevin, I think he's become one of the more underrated players in this league. He was the top pick in 2018. People will always measure him against that standard. But look, he's averaged a double-double every season in the league. It's not easy to be that consistent.
Miller surveying the floor. From outside, off the mark. Trailblazers leading by 8. Here's Banton. Buries the long-range jumper.
Already a gifted passer, Henderson has solid vision for such a young player.
Miller kicks to Williams. Mann with it. Still without a basket. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Henderson, no one around him. And it's off from three-point range. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds.
And it's easy to give up after a play like that, but this team needs to keep fighting.
Yeah, it's definitely a momentum shifter, but it's time to refocus, make smart decisions, and start fighting their way back.
Pass to Sharp. 19 seconds left to play in the first half. Bridges outside. On the wing, Mann. Releases. No good that time.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
And so it's Portland holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. Back to the action in just a minute.
Attention to center court. And get ready for the Venom half-court shot.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Man, we're seeing a tremendous game from LaMelo Ball.
That first half looked like a dunk contest mixtape. Was just destroying the rim.
Well, they've got to build a wall immediately because he'll just keep attacking like that if they don't.
Here's who Chauncey Billups will start the second half with. We've got Walker. Scoot Henderson is out there with Shaden Sharp. Then there's Ayton. And it's Benton in at the small forward. Ayton finds Walker. Back to Ayton. Williams with the steal.
And he was camped in just the right spot to swipe that pass all the way down low.
We have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That was pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
So Portland ends up going with the new group. Ball feeling it out a bit. Just 5 to shoot. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Ball's got 18 points.
And we've come to expect big things from LaMelo offensively. He loves to attack you on that end.
And the call will be against LaMelo Ball. That's his 5th foul. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. And it's Simons missing. Hornets trail by 6. Will stand after 11 seasons with this Blazer organization. Damian Lillard traded away in 2023. What a run he had for Portland.
Incredible, Kevin. Not only in terms of his scoring and his individual honors, but the success he brought to the team. While they didn't get over the top and get to the finals, they were a consistent winner. If you were a fan in Portland, you had a good team to come and watch for all of those years.
Pocket 6. Grant kicks to Williams. Williams, a screen on Martin. Thibault can't get it to go. Here's Charlotte now. They've got an 8-0 run to the middle. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. Ball against Avdia. Williams, a screen on Avdia. Outside for Martin. Here's Shalom. Offensive rebound. Trailblazers leading by 3. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Outside Williams. Pass to Thibault. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. Over Green. Thibault can't get it to go. And it's the Hornets ball. They've got an 8-0 run.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Yeah, taking away the lead is never easy, but a rally like this is how you do it.
Simons, shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
All right, Stan, hypothetical situation. Down 1, shot clock is off. If you could pick anyone in the NBA, who do you want taking that shot?
Well, I'm going to go back in time a little bit, Kevin. The guy who really made my career for me as a head coach. I'm taking Dwayne Wade. He was the best that I ever saw. Not only did he have the ability to make clutch shots, he managed the game clock as well as anybody I've ever seen.
The situation was never too big for him, was it?
Never was, and he's so smart in addition to being as talented as he was.
Back to Simons. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here are the Hornets with the ball. This run now up to 13-2. And that's an intentional foul.
First personal
checked in for the Trailblazers.
First team foul. Checking in for Portland. Number 17.
1:33 left in the third quarter. Miller up on top. Over Sharp. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Portland's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. And Walker kicks to Ayton. Henderson looking it over. And it falls over the rim and in. Henderson's got 5.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish. Miller
against Sharp. Bridges attacking. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Look, you can see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
Yeah, they're in this one. They have some momentum on their side, and they just need to keep up the intensity.
Here's Benton. Another shot. Henderson outside. Sharp sets the pick for Henderson. It's Sharp, top of the key. Clock at 2. Second chance shot. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Well, that one stings. In a game where every possession counts, he just gave one away.
There's 18 seconds left to play in the third. Charlotte's gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%. 7 of 13 on threes. Left side, Miller. Here's Bridges. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow.
And give him.
And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game so far. Hornets lead by 2. We'll be back shortly live from Spectrum Center. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, he really just helps tie this team together. They know they can count on him to set them up.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Out in the wings for him, Miller and Bridges. Nick Richards out there with Grant Williams. And it's man in at the 1. So that's the lineup for Charlotte. The shot. Here's Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
A towering presence on the offensive glass. Ayton uses his height well to keep possessions alive.
Here's Miller. And it's Miller with the jam.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
And Portland making a change here. Robert Williams is checked in for DeAndre. Grant comes in for Walker. Avia's checked in for Delano Banty. And Matisse Thybulle subbed in for Scoot Henderson.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And guys, you cannot allow that in a close game. You have to make it harder than that.
Smith checked in for ball. Bridges outside. Miller with a screen on Avdia. Bridges. Portland grabs the miss. Left side, Grant. Pass to Thybulle. To the paint. Here's Sharp, and then Sharp with the dunk.
We'd heard the stories about Sharp and how impressive his vertical is. Now we see it on full display.
Out to Miller, and stolen by Thybulle. And the wide open shot from Avdia. Drills the three-pointer. Now it's a 5-point Trailblazer lead. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Portland.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific. Doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
Well, he competed for that rebound. You love to see him getting in there and scrapping for the ball.
Pass to Salon. On the wing, Bridges, defended by Thybulle. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Grant for 3. It's good from long range. And the Trailblazers lead by 8.
And I love Grant's mindset. Readies himself to shoot as soon as he touches the ball.
No one near Smith as he lets it go. And again, the Hornets missing.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen.
And that one's good. Thybulle.
And you know what? They've been on a nice run here. Had the ability to widen the gap. Now they are rolling.
Yeah, but we know momentum can flip the other direction very quickly. You can't get complacent now.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet We still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
And the Hornets making a change here. Martin's checked in. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Grant for three. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Williams has got 7 rebounds in the game. Martin for three. Charlotte gets it back. Williams kicks to Martin. There's Miller with the three. It's good, and it's his 6th make against 11 attempts.
Loves hitting those threes, especially off movement. It makes Miller so tough to defend.
A shot by Sharp. Nobody around. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Out to Bridges. Misses the three.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Sharp, the pass to Williams. Finds himself wide open and drills it.
Assist goes to
Williams has got his first basket of the night.
This is great to see. Williams shooting with confidence, wanting to add to his game.
Here's Miller outside for Martin. Bridges outside. The offensive rebound. Back to Martin. Takes the three. Doesn't go that time. 46 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And that one's good. Bible.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
Stolen by Grant. Pass to Thibault. We've got 22 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And taking care of the ball has been a problem for them.
That's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unfortunate. And not just the score. Miller can dish it as well, showing great vision on that play.
And the foul called on Brandon Miller.
3rd team foul.
That's foul number 2 for him. From deep three-point territory. And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin.
That's the...
these teams playing well as of late. What's the mindset tonight?
I think both teams come in thinking this is a very winnable game, and let's get ourselves on track by making sure we set the tone early. Listen, winning can be a habit, so can losing. One of these teams has got to get off the snide.
And a look at the starters for the Spurs. Paul and Castle comprise the backcourt. Then there's Wembanyama, then there's Barnes, and it's Bassi in at the 4 spot. Now here's Paul. Out to the right wing. Wembanyama, pass to Bassi. Outside Paul. Clock at 6. From behind the arc. And it's Martin with the rebound.
Boy, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity.
There's Ball with a 3. Rebound by San Antonio.
What a nice individual defensive effort right there. Did a great job contesting.
The offensive rebound. Outside Barnes. Paul for 3. That's in. Coming off an assist from Barnes.
Absolutely automatic in catch-and-shoot situations. Go ahead, CP3. We see you.
Grant, the Hornets are a team hoping to end a pretty substantial playoff drought.
Yeah, it's been a long time since they made a buzz in the postseason, but their return could be closer than people think. A few smart moves here or there might be all it takes.
Woo! When you finish like that, you deserve to brag.
Impressive, no question.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim. Okay.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Outside, Green. Connects from downtown.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Charles Lee. We talked about his matchup against the highly touted Victor Wembanyama, and Coach told me Victor's combination of speed and size creates a lot of problems on both ends of the floor, so we've got to play a physical brand of basketball to just keep him out of rhythm. It'll be interesting to see how that affects him, BA.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Now here's Ball. 5 points in the game. They set the pick. Pass to Salah. The 3. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. Spurs trail by 5. Castle for 3. Sinks the tray.
Well, when the 3 ball is falling for Castle, he is extremely difficult to defend.
From the arc. Ball no good. And Barnes has got the ball here for San Antonio. To the wing, right side. Here's Castle. Pass to Bassi.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Here's Castle. He's guarded by Martin. Barnes against Ball. And stolen by Williams. Ball outside. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. And here's the fast break. Back to Paul. Launches a 3. They get the rebound. Kicks it out to Barnes. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback. It's all knotted up.
Yeah, terrific follow-through from Wembanyama, proving he has a good head on his shoulders.
Martin a screen. The kick out to Ball. Takes the 3. Add that to his line. Now 3 for 6.
This guy is always ready to shoot the 3. LaMelo's so confident from distance.
Outside Barnes. Fires from deep. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. 40 seconds left in the opening quarter.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, BA.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Now here's Wembanyama. Pass to Bassi. Back to Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
And Wembanyama can dunk it basically just standing up. You gotta keep him out of the paint.
Martin a screen. The 3 from Ball. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Spurs trail by 3. Here's Bassi. Puts up a 3. It's rebounded by Salon. Here's Williams. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. LaMelo Ball getting it done for Charlotte. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from Charlotte?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
I think across the board, a number of guys who've done a great job guarding multiple positions.
Miller and Bridges are the wings. Williams is out there with Nick Richards. And it's man in at the point. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hornets. Now here's Miller. Pass to Bridges. Jacks up a 3. Gets the 3 to fall.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Sohan with the ball. Williams defending. Lets it go. And all around the rim that time before dropping. Johnson's got 5 points. The Hornets with a lead. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Brandon Miller caught some flack when he named Paul George as his GOAT, but PG-13 said, I know what he meant by it. Obviously, I'm not the greatest of all time, but it's about who inspires you. Miller, for his part, knocked backing down and saying, how the league is built now, Paul George is the right person to study for this generation. Brian?
Allie, thanks. Here's Venom. No points so far. Johnson on the wing. The 3 ball. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. You know, if you look at the tracking stats, no one guards different positions like Grant Williams.
Yeah, those guys that can guard truly 1 through 5 are rare. Grant Williams is on that list. His versatility is incredibly impactful to whatever team he's on.
Charlotte shooting their first foul shot of the night. A bit of a tweener, but Miles Bridges finds ways to show up in the box score doors.
Well, you know he's looking to score, Brian, first and foremost. Easy to set up as he can attack from virtually anywhere. No matter what, you know that Bridges is going to get you some buckets.
And it's the Hornets with the ball. The Spurs making their last shot. Miller can't get it to go. Out of bounds as Charlotte keeps possession. And South Carolina native Asia Wilson enjoying a game here in North Carolina.
Winning that college title down in her hometown of Columbia, South Carolina, the first overall pick of the draft, and bringing a title to Las Vegas and the WNBA as well. Wilson's a superstar.
Boy, that's solid work on the interior. I love how assertive Miles Bridges is on the offensive end. They got very fortunate there, guys. They should just take their time on offense and not try to force things.
Here's Venom. Vassell outside. 3-pointer. He buries it from 3. Vassell's got his first 3 points of the game.
The team counts on Vassell for this, a reliable producer of 3-point buckets.
Bridges feeling it out a little bit. Back to Miller. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Man misses.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Here's Vassell. Pass to Collins. Here's Branham. Picked up by Sohan. The 3 is up. Just 5 on the clock. Let's go with a 3. It's deflected. Miller with it. Picked up by Collins. For 3, Bridges gets the 3 ball to go. Bridges has got 11 points in the quarter. And you played for several different coaches with very different philosophies, Grant. Did you have a favorite system?
Well, you know, B.A., I did. I played 19 years, a number of different coaches. But the 8 seconds or less offense back when I was with the Suns as a player, you want to run. And honestly, it's so much fun getting up and down the court like that.
Here's Williams. San Antonio getting their last shot to go. Pass to Miller. Here he goes. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And that's how Miller can take his game to the next level, by being aggressive and attacking the basket.
Miller against Vassell. 4-3. Pure from three-point range. Vassell's got 8.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Pass to man. 44 seconds left in the first half. Here's Miller, and he drives in.
Oh, yes. 2 loud points from Miller, making his presence felt.
36 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Here's Venom. He's guarded by man. Sohan outside. No good on the triple. Charlotte leading by 5. Miller outside. And the 3 off target. Here we go, one-on-one. Sohan outside. Johnson for 3. Nails it from 3. Johnson's got 8 points in the quarter. Miller outside. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Charlotte on top, up by 2. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Well, you look at Miles Bridges. Man, has he been playing well.
I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Here's who Greg Popovich is starting the second half with. Paul and Castle comprise the backcourt. Then it's Harrison Barnes. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. And it's Bassi in at the 4 slot.
Wow, you see the decisiveness right there with LaMelo Ball. Makes up his mind on the drive that he's going to dunk it.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
These are his first free throws of the game. And both free throws good for Wembanyama.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
Now here's Ball. He's covered closely. From deep. Martin misses. Well, the defender stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. That's good from Paul.
If you're a head coach, you love having a guy like Chris Paul around. He's a coach on the floor for you and helps keep everyone accountable.
Now here's Paul. Barnes with a screen on Ball. Outside Barnes. For the lead. Wembanyama. Pass to Bassi. Pass to Wembanyama. Shoots from 14. And it's Martin with the rebound.
He just couldn't finish the job that time. And too bad, because it was a nice look.
Ball outside. Here's Salome. Back to Ball. Beyond the arc. Oh, Ball dropping it in for 3.
There is just such enthusiasm, such a love for the game with LaMelo. Shot after shot going down.
Well, Doris, one thing about LaMelo Ball, not many true point guards walking around at 6'7".
The BA, the length of a forward, and yet one of the most prolific playmakers in the game today. That gives a coach a lot of versatility and options with one individual player.
Wembanyama, screen on Ball. Ball passes to Wembanyama. No good with the triple. Hornets leading by 4. Martin takes it in. Pass to Salah. To the inside. Ball with it. Shot clock at 6. Green in the post. Working on Barnes. Martin misses. Spurs trail by 4. To the paint. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Hornets.
Charlotte ball.
And the Hornets with possession here. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. It's good. And the assist that time from Paul. And the Hornets lead by 7.
If you leave a teammate of LaMelo Ball that wide open, I promise you, he will find him.
Paul with it. Green picks him up. And that one's good. Paul.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Charlotte's gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. There's Ball with a 3. Barnes with the rebound. And it's Paul with the ball for the Spurs. Here's Castle. The kick out to Paul.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
The open shot, Barnes gets a very good look and converts. Now just a 3-point Hornet lead.
Well, smart enough to know if there's going to be congestion in there when he's attacking. Barnes gets to that in-between game.
Pass the ball. Back to Martin. 5 on the clock. Green with a screen on Paul. Martin. 3-pointer, no good. Spurs trail by 3. From deep, Wembanyama. Ooh, Wembanyama, just too good.
I'll tell you, when Wemby starts driving, how do you stop the pull-up? I mean, there's just no way.
Here's Ball. No good again that time.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Barnes passes to Wembanyama. Paul looking it over. Throws it up high.
Boy, is it fun to watch Chris Paul dissect the defense. This guy is such a shrewd passer.
The Hornets have gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. Outside, Green for 3. Yes, sir, and it's Paul with the assist that time. Green's got 6.
I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
And an intentional foul right there.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
So Charlotte ends up going with a new group. Here's Venom. Richards pulls it in. Charlotte has gone 3 of 7 from deep so far in the third quarter. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Screen by Bridges. Miller outside. With the drive. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Outside Johnson. Here's Vassell. No good. Would have counted had it gone. 3 quarters of play and a close one here. And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. Charlotte leading by 3. Miller and Bridges are the wings. Nick Richards out there with Grant Williams, and it's man in at the 1. So that's the group out there for Charlotte. Now here's Miller. Outside, Williams. Here's man, just 3 to shoot. Off the mark there with a 3. Spurs trail by 3. Here's Vassell, driving inside, uses the glass on the layup.
And when wings take it down low, good things happen.
And Charlotte's shooting efficiently, 50% so far. Ooh, nice shot by Miller.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Vassell against Miller. Vassell outside. Pass to Collins. Back to Vassell. Johnson against Bridges. This one for 3. The shot by Johnson, no good. Hornets leading by 3. Now Richards. Williams from long range. And he can't get that one.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Vassell passes to Venom. And here's Johnson. Back to Collins. 6 on the shot clock. Spurs need to get one up here. The shot by Sohan, no good. The Hornets have gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Pass to Miller, deflects the pass, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Johnson.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That's his first foul of the game. Moving along, 2 minutes gone in the fourth. Screen by Bridges. Miller outside. There's the drive, and that one is hammered home.
Hanging on the rim, just showing off.
That's how you extend the glory right there. Outside Johnson. Wembanyama, screen on Miller. Johnson passes to Wembanyama. Back to Johnson. Barnes with it. Just 5 to shoot. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
He's just able to score from anywhere on the floor, but Barnes loves that high percentage area.
Ball with no fear. Blocked. And it's out of bounds to the Hornets as Charlotte retains possession. Here's Miller. Knocks down the long J. And the Hornets lead by 6.
Yeah, a sign of things to come, hopefully. I mean, once Miller gets going, he is capable of dominating games.
Now here's Vassell.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Wembanyama, screen on Miller. Vassell passes to Wembanyama. 6 to shoot. Barnes against Bridges. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. Hornets leading by 6. Ball with it, and Johnson picks him up defensively. Now here's Miller. The D's right on him. Ball outside. Miller a screen on Johnson. Here's Ball, and Ball throws it down.
Now this is what you love about having length in the backcourt. That 6'7" frame. Go ahead and finish, LaMelo.
And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for San Antonio. Pass to Wembanyama. Fires the 3. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. 1:20 left in the fourth. Miller left side. Oh, they get a hand on it. Stolen by Vassell. Johnson passes to Wembanyama. Launches it. And that's good. Vassell for 3. Vassell's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And his coaches will be the first to tell you, Vassell wants the ball in these situations. He's not afraid of the challenge.
Now the Spurs moving it up the floor. It falls! And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Johnson against Ball, and the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
And here's Charlotte now. Miller outside. The kick out to Ball. 4-3, and nails the trade.
LaMelo Ball is never rattled. Doesn't matter how close the score or what the situation. This guy unafraid of big shots.
Cash. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
No fear in this young man. We're already getting a sense of Wembanyama's killer instinct.
They'll probably slow things down now.
Burn the clock while you have the lead. I like that.
Bridges passes to Miller. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's Castle. Vassell outside. From deep, Johnson. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot attempt falls offline. And so the big win by Charlotte in a tight game.